Hi beauties, welcome to episode 2 of Pink Eyes till Valentines. And for today's look, we are going to be doing it YouTube style because I need to be locked in. Yeah, right now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer to prime my eyelids. To be using similar colors that we did in episode 1 from the Secret Center palette. So for the first shade we're going to go to is S&M crease. So you want to lay this color above your crease. I'm just stamping it on exactly where I want it to be. Blend out the edges, and I'm not picking up any more product. Taking my M506, and now we're going to be going into our second shade. This is the shade Idolize, and now we're going to put this above the crease again, blending it into that transition color. This shade, and then you can start to mesh those colors together, diffusing the edges. We're going to take the shade Addicted, which is a purple, and we're going to mix it in with a little bit of black. We want to keep this really tight so then we could blend it upward. Good. So then we could go back in with that second pink and then mesh it all together. With the Idolize shade. So I did have to cut my crease off camera just so I could see if I was too low. So I cut my crease. I like how it looks. And now I'm just deepening it up right here. Just cutting our crease. And we're going to do that little glitter strip. So I'm going to be taking the blank canvas P. Louise paints. So first we're going to cut our crease, period. And then we're going to drag it down a little bit so there's space to leave to add the glitter on top. So right now we're just going to trace our cut crease. That is why I like using the micellar water, because then this step is just so easy. Micellar water and Q-tip now to cut the crease. And I just want to make sure I match my other eye. I'm going to start from the middle of the eye all the way towards the end, just on the top part with the base. Now that I have that cut, and as you can see, I didn't drag it all the way down. NYX glitter glue, shimmer Honeymoon from Peaches and Cream. Shimmer we're using, and we're gonna use 3. So you gotta get it very vibrant and noticeable. Honestly, this is the hardest part in the look. I was gonna crash out if it wasn't gonna be like as good as I need it to be. After this, it's smooth. The rest is easy stuff. So now I'm gonna lay down some of the glitter glue first. Now we're gonna cut the crease again. The front to have the skinniest part. I'm creating like a C, so I'm starting the beginning, covering it like that, and then I'm dragging it down. So I'm going, now we just gotta drag it out. Now I'm gonna take Midnight Cowboy from Urban Decay. We're gonna put this right on top. This dry before we put on our last pigment. The last pigment we'll be adding is the J. LaRue pigment. Now that that's on, we could finally cut our crease again for the last time. I'm going to be using the same colored base. We finally done with that. So now I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and we're gonna diffuse the edges of this. You want to have everything looking smooth and blended, so make sure you blend out any edges. I'm going to set this down with the e.l.f. HD powder and a powder brush. Once that's all set, I'm taking a fluffy brush and just wiping it all the excess out. I'm gonna create the ombre from white, light pink, dark pink, and then back to white. So we're gonna start with the white. Going in with the light pink. Now with the darker pink on the outer. Now with the light pink again, just on the outer edge. And now the white. And I'm tapping it over top of the light pink a little bit. I'm gonna go back in and add a second layer of all the colors so it looks more vibrant. e.l.f. liner, and we're just gonna do the liner halfway and then we're gonna smoke it out. First I'm going in with just black to smoke it out. And you want to make it in the shape of a wing, so you want to keep your angle like this, a little V, so a little triangle, and then you're just extending the triangle. Now we're going in with some purple just to diffuse the top part. I'm adding a hint of red with the purple. Just right here. Take a wipe and then we're gonna clean it up. I'm using the Judy doll for my inner cat eye. It's super precise. Now we're gonna do the under, and I'm going in with a black gel liner for my waterline. Now I'm gonna put some black eyeshadow, and I'm gonna put it real close to the lower lash line. Small dense brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Idolize, the outer edges of the black. I'm going to take a little bit of S&M on top. I'm adding some of the white just in the bottom under that liner. This is look 2 in our series. And I hope you recreate it. If you do recreate any of these looks, please tag me so I could see. Comment below a picture of any pink eye looks you'd like me to recreate, or any other looks you want a tutorial on. And I'll see you guys on episode 3.